Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Myself Ganesh. In last video we have done this VPC creations and using this VPC how we can create our EC2. Okay, so under that VPC we will create our EC2 instance. So either it is Linux instance. So in this video we will create one Linux instance. So for Linux instance you need two softwares, that is Putty and PuttyGen. So these are the softwares you required, that is the Putty and PuttyGen. So if the software not available with you, you need to download the softwares, that is the Putty and PuttyGen. So using this PuttyGen, we will load our private key which are downloaded from this AWS while creating instances. So you need to download and you need to load it. So once it is load, it needs to be saved into the private key on the another destination. So we will show how we can do it. Okay, so first you need to go to services. In services there is the option compute, and in compute there is the option EC2. You need to click on EC2. So this is my free tier account, so we will create any instances under this free tier account. Okay, so here you need to click on these instances. Here is the option launch instance. So you need to launch one instance. I am selecting this is the free tier. So where this free tier eligible. So that means this image is now available for with me. Okay, for this free tier account. So just I am clicking on this select option. Here is the option general purpose. You need to always select this option where this free tier eligible is available, that is T2 micro, and here you will get this information will when you click on this option. So here it's mentioned like this free tier account for this 12 month following your AWS sign up date and 750 hours for this micro instance for this each month you can use. Okay, now I am clicking. So here is the options. If you want to check all the filters, so all instance type which are the types are available. So generally for this free tier account we are using this general purpose option. There are multiple options are available, that is a general purpose. It will balance your RAM and CPU. In compute optimize, here is the CPU is more than your RAM. In GPU it is generally used for this graphical user interface, where this multiple graphical games or something which you are used. So at that time you need to select GPU instance. Machine learning access instance. Memory optimize, here you will get this high memory than this CPU. Storage optimize, here you will get this lower latency, means this speed is very fast as compared to the other instance type. Okay, so now we are checking for this general purpose. Okay, another options, that is the hide and show column. So here is the options. So these are the options where we are reflecting, that is family type and other options. So if you want to hide or show particular options, so you can click on that. So if you are clicking, so it will show, and if you are removing that tick, so you will hide it. Okay, so I am clicking on this next option, configuration instance details. Here is the option, that is the instance or number of instances. So you can create the multiple instance at the same time for the same template. Okay, so here you can select which I have created in the previous slide, that is the another that is the different VPC which I have created, that is the name as Ganesh. And here you need to select this subnet which you have created for this VPC. So under this VPC I have select my subnet. Here is the option, that is the auto assign public IP. So using this option you will get this public IP. Okay, so here is the option enable and this subnet setting disable. So you need to select, that is the enable option. So you will get this public IP address from this instance directly. And another options, here is the option, that is the shutdown behavior. So if you are selecting terminate, okay, so always the shutdown behavior. So when you are selecting, there are two options only we are showing, that is the stop and terminate. So if you want to select any options, you can select it as per your requirement. There is the option which I need to highlight, that is the enable termination protection. So if you protect against the accidental termination, so just I am clicking for now. So at that time, if you want to terminate your EC2 instance, so this EC2 instance will not terminate, it will face some error like this, protect against this accidental termination, so no one can terminate it. So you need to first disable this option. So just I am clicking this option for now and clicking on this next option. Here is the option for this storage. So by default we are selecting this storage, so we are not adding extra volumes or something. Here is the option, that is the delete or termination. This option is by default tick when you creating any instances. And if you want to encrypt, this is the encryption, so this encryption options also you can enable it. Okay, I'm clicking on tag. Here you can tag it if suppose you want to assign some name to your EC2 instance, so you need to specify. Suppose I am giving the server name as Ganesh Linux server. Okay, I'm giving Linux server and clicking on the security option. Here you can select the new security or you can select your existing security. So I'm clicking on this new security group and I'm creating new security group, that is the Ganesh security group. If you want to describe something about this security group, so you can mention some message in description. Okay, here is the option, that is the SSH, and these are the specify their subnet. If you are having your internal subnet, then you can specify the subnet here, but for this demo purpose we are not selecting any other options. So here you need to click on this anywhere. Also you can add this rule. There is the option, suppose I am selecting on HTTP and here I need to select, that is the anywhere. So these options are the stateful. Okay, that is the security group that is stateful. That means this, for whenever we are creating any instance, so that some security is nothing but our firewall. So whatever security we are providing with our instances, that is nothing but our security group. So always this security group is aligned with our instances. Okay, so now I am going to click on this review and launch. Here launch, and here you need to select or you can create new key pair. So always you need to create new key pair, or if already key is available with you, you need to select existing key pair. I am giving this Linux key. Okay, and click on download key pair. Here is the option save. I am going to save it and just launch this instance. Now to launch this instance, just we need to do some extra things to access this Linux machine. Okay, so this is my key which I have downloaded. Now I am going to open my PuttyGen. In PuttyGen you need to run first and then you need to load that key which I have downloaded. So under this download, this key is available. I need to select all files. Here you will get this key. It is successfully imported. Now you need to save as a private key, and I am saving it under my desktop and giving the name as Linux key and save it. Now you can close this option. Now you need to open your putty, and here is the option SSH. Under this SSH auth option is there. In auth you need to browse and select which you have saved that key on your desktop, that is my linux key.ppk file. So just open it and check the IP address of your instance. So here you can check you need to select on your instance. So once you click on instance, you need to, there are three box minus and these three options, you need to select on this option, and you need to access your Linux EC2 instance using this public IP address. Okay, so just copy it and just click this IP address under this session. So here you need to specify that public IP address and just open it. Now this EC2 instance is now accessible. So you by default user is EC2 hyphen user, and it will log in it directly. Suppose you want to go under this sudo space su, if you want root access, then you will get this root access, because this EC2 is the group of this sudo privileges. Okay, so if you want to use yum space update space all, so there is no packages available for update, so all packages are updated here. So this is the method how you can uh, create your EC2 instance under this particular VPC. Okay, so in next video we will create Windows instance using this VPC, same VPC. Okay, so thank you guys.